Did you find the video and the yellow dot? I mean the red dot?
Yeah, it's going.
The outside rein is asking her for this turn. Every time her outside hind, or outside fore, comes back. Watch the ring on the snaffle. Now, now, now. See the ring come back just a little bit, where she feels it smash her tongue a little, and then now, now, now. Inside rein bends her. When that job is finished, it doesn't go flappy or sloppy, but it doesn't have any weight in it. Trying to maximize her walk, letting her stretch downward. Forward and downward, so she reaches for the bit, lengthens her top line. Good girl. Shoulder in, inside leg is at the girth, outside leg is worn off the hair behind the girth. Outside rein asks for the shoulders to come in. Inside leg asks for the horse to be moving forward. Punches in. The outside leg is behind the girth. Outside rein keeps the horse on the line you want it on. Inside rein asks for a bend. At this point, I'm just trying to put her bend back when necessary and teach her about the outside rein and the outside leg. Turn on the haunches, outside rein, outside rein, outside rein. Each step, I'm asking her shoulder to move over. Good girl, legs. Each step that's good or a good try gets a reward. I'm not worrying as much about the bend right now as I am her learning to move away from the outside rein. And her haunches in, her half pass, and her half turn on the haunches. Shoulder in left, bent to the left. The inside hind should be stepping in the track left by the outside front. The outside rein's in charge. Outside leg is worn behind the girth, off the hair of the horse, just in case she kicks her haunches out and it needs to help put them back. As the inside leg is not kicking the haunches out, it is sending the horse forward. You want to sweep the horse forward while you bring its shoulder in off the line you just put it on. Good girl. mare often wants to either lean too hard onto her bridle or dump it entirely. So I have to chase her a little bit toward the bit. So she'll take hold of it and have a nice contact, neither too heavy nor too light, or a lack of contact. This is better. Good girl, legs. Outside rein, asked her for that turn, new bend, new outside rein, asked her for this turn. Good girl. She's wanting to a little bit duck and not take a nice hold of the bit, although she is paying attention to it. This is nicer. I want the hold to be not heavy, not leaning on it, but a nice elastic communication. Good girl. And the leg heel, she's moving away from my inside leg and being kept straight with my outside rein. My inside rein only bend. Put the bend back if it's gone. Not so much bend as like in a half pass, where they're going in the direction they're moving. Because a leg yield is a straight horse moving forward and sideways, where a half pass is on two tracks. The front of the horse is ahead of the back of the horse. I had to make it clear to her there that I wanted her to move away from my legs, so I gave her a little thump with my right heel. We'll do that one again. Oh, she got the message real nicely. Good girl, legs. You try to clarify one thing at a time. If it's the outside rein, just clarify that. Sacrifice your bend if you have to. You can always put the bend back. Good girl, legs. Her shoulder in. Good girl, legs. Go. Good girl. Oh, we overshot our mark. That was my fault. I made a late look. And I didn't use my outside rein in time to tell her to turn. I cannot expect clairvoyance from her. Her shoulder in right. Good girl, legs. Punches in right. Not enough bend on that one, but the outside rein had to be the one talking to her. I couldn't let the inside rein be putting static on the lines at the same time. A little bit haunches left. We'll try that again. Pull leg heel over here. Give myself a little more room to turn. Good. I had to leave the bend for a moment, clarify the outside rein, and then clarify the outside leg one at a time. Shoulder in. The haunches in. Back to shoulder in. Good girl, legs. Back to haunches in. I find a great need to reward the horse while she's in motion, so she understands clearly what was the good steps, what was a bad step. Good girl, legs. Have a little more trot. Take hold. She's taking a little nicer hold of the bit right now. Good. Well done, legs. Take hold again. Good girl. I'm going to try a little bit of half pass. No. Good. Well, there's some action. Good girl. What's back there? Nothing to worry about. I have to switch back and forth on that one. Good legs. I'm going to start this one, shoulder in a little bit, and then move. Have to clarify that. Good girl. Good girl, legs. And again, for part of it I didn't have a real great bend, but I'm asking her to move away from my outside rein in a half pass. Good girl. I'm going to start away from the camera this time. I'll start this a little shoulder in. And then axe. Back. Good leg. Good girl. Start again. Little shoulder in. And clarify that. seem to be getting the move away from the rein, but butted up against my leg. And one more time. Good. Good girl. Good steps. Good girl. And they're not big steps. They're not fantastic, but they're definitely on the right track. And walk right. Good girl. It's a nice, cool evening for the hot summer evenings we've had. So we will move on to a canter. I think I'm going to let her have her head and take a break for a little minute. You can shut that down.